Let's go. Stop sending links and let his W video sender and see if you react. All right, chat, let's go. We're going to react to this video. It's only 25 minutes, so let's do it. If it's boring, we'll skip it, but I think this one should be good.
The scene's about 50 yards on a trail.
This lone cop just discovered a dead body in the middle of the woods.
What is that? Sounds like
Stop, guys, stop.
I see some knife up top of the body, carving the blood of the place.
10-4, signal 7. Please send another unit to my location.
What he doesn't know yet is that the lifeless man in front of him tortured for hours by the twisted man hiding in this very forest.
Whoever did this, that's for
I did not do this. Are you dumb?
a little eyeball right here.
Whoa, what the fuck is
That's
this?
some creepy shit right here. Smell this right here. You don't smell gas right here? Yeah. So they're gonna torch him?
Oh, this looks like some
I'm
satanic
not sure what
shit,
it is,
bro.
but I've got movement east of my location in the woods. There's something moving around
That's
back
not
this
what
way.
the whole video was based on.
Here's 3 or 4 nights on it.
No, I didn't do this, Jake. Obviously, I did not do this.
Just like a god.
All footage is
It's
real.
December 23rd, 2022, and Officer Azure has just received a 911 call from a distraught man reporting that he's found his best friend's lifeless body in the middle of the Lake Jackson forest. Officer Azure, along with a group of first responders, quickly
Life of
arrive at
luxury?
the scene.
Okay. I'll take a picture of that.
That's what I'm praying, man.
Okay, y'all stay right there.
Here they encounter Jamie, the 911 caller, and his best friend Robert, both of whom urgently want to show the officer where their dead friend is. Considering the serious circumstances, Officer Azure decides to follow Robert into the forest despite being alone.
That's crazy. That's some big ball move.
Man, I'm 10-12 with him. Just give me a minute. I'm 10-12 with 2. I'm head down to take a look. 361 if you want to come
Yeah, I
down.
think I found
56 with the EMS in the back. I'm headed down to the scene.
Wait, what's life of luxury? I never heard of that.
We're gonna go back that way about 50 yards.
Okay.
50 yards. When I walked over the bridge,
Yeah.
knife was laying on the ground. There's no blood on it.
Did you touch the knife?
I did pick up the knife.
Okay. Well, we're gonna need to get fingerprints from you, okay?
No problem. I walked by the tarp, and you couldn't see James.
Okay.
I'm down to watch it. We can watch it
Alan
sometime.
walked by the tarp and goes, "What's that?" And he picked the tarp up with his sticky gun in his hand, and James was laying there face down, and I dropped the knife and we left.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah, that does sound a little bit
very
suspicious, not gonna
detailed
lie.
statement from you, okay? Just because.
I understand.
Well, the thing is, I'm not accusing you of anything, but
I
you
know.
have to be ruled out. You see what I'm saying?
100%.
At this point,
Actually, he
the
does sound a
officer
little bit-
can't
he
yet
does sound
confirm
innocent. He low-key
Robert's
does sound
story,
innocent.
but with a dead body reported, he has no choice but to push deeper into the woods. However, alone with a suspicious man he's just met and a killer who could be lurking nearby, the officer knows he must proceid with extreme
He's
caution.
low-key not that suspicious. He sounds pretty
You just hang on down right
He's
here
not
for
a
me,
Jew,
okay?
bro.
Let me
What do
get
you mean
up
he's
there and
probably
take a look.
Jewish? How can you say that?
Which one?
We're here playing.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And then can you please look in that back tent, please?
All right. Where's the knife?
The knife is on the left-hand side of him.
Okay.
Do we know how he died, though? Like, he got stabbed to death? What happened?
Okay. Just hang out there for me, okay?
Do not fall asleep at petty playouts. I bet. We'll watch it after this. We'll watch it after this, boys.
Jamie was telling the truth. Wrapped inside the tarp is the body of James Leidendecker. He's lying naked in a pool of his own blood, covered in cuts and scrapes. Realizing the severity of the situation, Officer Azure immediately instructs Jamie to head back while he investigates further. That's when Officer Azure begins to hear some unsettling noises.
I'm not sure if it's a person or I'm not sure what it is, but I've got movement east of my location in the woods. Sounds like it's heading this way.
Oh, it's probably the guy. Imagine killing someone, you gotta be a sicko. I know, bro. Like, think about it, it's so sad, bro. He probably had a family, maybe kids. It's gonna be sad.
Hey, LT.
Fortunately for Officer Azure, backup arrived just in time, providing some relief from whatever might have been lurking in the forest.
Good shit.
I mean, there's nothing for y'all to check. He's cold to the touch. All right, we've got knife right here, body here, tents, whole camp spread up back here. We've also got one outstanding.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's 2 people who live in this camp,
And one's not here?
and one's outstanding at the moment.
Did you find the knife?
Yeah.
I got a knife right here.
There's no blood on it,
Well, there's something right there, but hey, did you still got those 2 guys 10-12 up front?
This was a competition. All right, bet.
Yeah, they're standing there waiting for us.
Good, because one that led me back touched the knife, so we need to get his prints and a statement off him. The other one touched the tarp. They found out what was going on and they took off. I checked the camp and he's the only one back here.
Well, I got the name of the person.
How does that happen? That means they left him alone for a long time,
Yeah,
though.
so, and I've got what looks like maybe his clothes right over there. So he's naked and there's some clothes right there on the fire.
Like, bro, why? Bro, what's the point of making him get naked and just? That's crazy. Was this a camp or just some random? I think it's a random camp they set up. It is not Diddy. Diddy did not do this. Only thing I'm thinking, bro. First off, their story sounds pretty sincere. I think they're innocent, but it's just like, why did they leave him alone in the woods for so long without checking on him? That's the only thing I'm questioning.
Medical staff arrives and examines the body more closely. They observe a brutal manner of death.
Have you seen
Blunt
Blair
force
Witch
trauma to the
Project? I
head,
don't know. Diddy, you
strangulation.
did not do this, bro. What do you mean, or did I, bro? What the fuck? Why are you lurking? You definitely got great. Okay. Here, we're about to see.
And something even more arrives and examines the body more closely. They observe a brutal manner of death, blunt force trauma to the head, strangulation, and something even more disturbing, gasoline, found in James's lungs and stomach. Detectives are left with a burning question.
They gassed? That's actually so fucked up, bro. Guys, they probably knocked him out from the head thing. Like, knocked him out, strangled him. And then, bro, that's crazy, bro. And gassed him? W Strat? Are you fucking serious? Dan's gonna get raped tomorrow. Hey, watch your fucking mouth, Diddy. I'm not gonna get nothing tomorrow, bro. I mean that shit, bro. I thought we were cool.
Why would a victim have gasoline inside him? However, this would be only one of the many disturbing details officers uncover at the
Don't tell me to
scene.
shut the fuck up, Seabass. Shut the fuck up, stupid bitch.
Hey, Seth, take a look at this for me. Dude. What is that? Is that just soot weared off on that, or? I mean, it looks awful shiny.
Where he has been stabbed, just from what I can see. But he is butt naked, face down on a tarp with his upper torso covered, so definitely not. And definitely somebody put him here. So I don't know what his face looks like. If he was stabbed in the neck or the face, the blood may be hidden by the tarp. I'm not seeing any obvious blood. Apparently the witness picked up the knife, and the knife has like a erosion stream.
You tapped Gertrude, do you realize you're probably gonna get put on an FBI
brown,
like
but there's
watch
blood
list if
all
you
over
see
the
that.
tarp.
Why would you
Like
even?
blood splatter.
Why would you
It
type
looks
that
like,
in?
I
and
mean,
fucking
he was
press it?
moved post-mortem. You can tell by the way he was
Oh,
dragged.
he's got his fucking
You already
leaf
are.
ass back. Yeah. That's hollow down below, you see?
I actually believe
Yeah.
that.
That's crazy.
Almost looks like they're carving Odin. This in the one eye. You see that?
Fucking nuts. Artistic.
Halo did not send you a dick pic. That's not true. Halo doesn't.
So yes. I had to cut that with a chainsaw,
Fuck?
right?
Yo, that's a face.
Yeah.
By now, officers were certain they had a murder on their hands. The injuries to the body, the bloody knife, and the presence of gasoline all point to one thing.
What's up with that face shit, bro? Why is there a face on the tree? He carved the. Bro, that's some satanic shit, bro. No troll, that's some satanic shit.
This wasn't just a killing, but a calculated act where the victim had likely been tortured for hours.
Fuck.
With this in mind,
bro.
officers
Yeah,
would
he
return
low-key
to question
sacrificed his
Jamie,
ass, bro.
the man who had
100%.
originally
I
called
think you're right. I think you're
911.
right.
And what Jamie reveals would soon lead investigators directly
letting
to the
James back
killer. But before we continue, officers were about to speak again with Jamie, one of the eyewitnesses, and he would provide them with their biggest lead yet.
Sam, do you agree? This is low-key some satanic shit. You think so
I
too?
go through the woods, go to this camp.
So you
I fall
left.
back to the camp because, you know,
Right.
homeless people argue all the time about dumb shit. It's been a while now, and I haven't heard anything from James or anybody over there. So I go over there to me and my friend that's with
The other
officer
deputy.
now.
Yeah, bro.
Go over
Definitely
there,
sus, bro.
right? So when I walk, get to a certain point, I
That's
see
what
a
I'm saying.
car
Only reason I'm saying he's sus is because, bro, like they didn't check on him for hours, bro. Like, come on. He was tortured for hours. They didn't check on him for hours, bro.
laying there beside this tree, which is never there. I
And
flip over
inside
the
is-
tarp is I don't even know if it's James or
All right. Well, we're gonna get it figured out, okay? Do you know James' last
Please
name?
do.
Do you know James's
No
last
man,
name?
no man.
No.
I'm talking about the person
bro,
who
so
did this.
Well, now
I
he's
know
now
who
he's
it
not.
is.
Now he's low-key breaking up.
Dusty McDonald. That lives right up. He
This guy This guy looks like a guy to do it, low key.
just got the complaint this morning. Man come down there with a hatchet, threatening, chopping shit up. Called it in, sheriff's department. They come over, they talked to him, they told him that they're gonna go over and talk to him to stay away.
And James is the one who called.
Wait, chopping shit up.
Who called
What about
this
the
morning?
tree that got
Rick.
chopped up?
Okay. Do you know
Rick
Rick's
is
last
the one
name?
who stays there.
Okay.
No man, but Rick is
also
the one who
lives
stays there. James is a friend of everybody's, but
So I
he was
should be
staying
able
up
to
there with
find out by
Dusty.
his name.
According to Jamie, a man named Dusty McDonald had attacked another man, Rick, with a hatchet
That's a crazy
earlier
name.
that day. Police were called but were unable to locate or confront Dusty at the time. While this incident was concerning, it wasn't enough on its own to establish Dusty as a primary suspect. Until nearly every witness interviewed pointed to him as well. Eventually, officers had gathered enough statements to justify bringing Dusty in for questioning. All they needed now was to find him. As police began searching for Dusty, other officers
I'm
on
not
scene
going
would
bald.
sit down
I'm
with the
not- why
two
would you even
911
say that?
callers
Never,
to piece
bro.
together
No.
a timeline. According to them, the day had started with unsettling signs that something was off.
We both went down there. We live right here. We wanted to go check on our
What do you mean, no? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Getting a haircut on Monday.
We came back
I
and called
heard
and told
arguing earlier, right?
us. We know who was down there, so.
Arguing.
I'm staring at your face?
So I walked
Why are you
down.
saying it like that?
The
Okay.
rules.
Stare at the video, bro.
I seen Dusty have James on the ground. He was saying you shouldn't talk shit about this and that. You know what I'm saying? I heard like, oh, they just getting shit up. You know what I mean? But I never hear nothing from over there no more. I'm like,
You know Dusty's real name or?
Dusty McDonald.
Did you
There's
say
no way his
that
name's
James
Dusty
called
McDonald,
today
bro.
and said, hey,
Nope, Rick.
oh, Rick called.
Rick.
And said,
James was there.
when
Both
Dusty
of
went
us
over there
there.
and cut his tent with
Cut
a
him up,
machete.
threatened with a machete,
Yeah.
cut his tent up,
Yep.
all kind of shit.
They called the police.
You're
Oh,
such
yeah,
a liar,
The police
dude.
made a report, and the police just said, stay away from him. There's a tarp laying beside a tree that's never there, because I live here. And I took the stick and went. When I flipped it up, I seen legs.
Based on these witness accounts, officers now have a fairly detailed picture of what likely unfolded just hours earlier.
You didn't
They
have ads
also
this
have a
whole time?
lead
I
suspect,
don't have ads on my sub. Are
Dusty
you stupid?
McDonald, a name one of the officers happened to be familiar with.
Dusty McDonald.
I think they already brought up
Dusty fucking McDonald.
Dustin
Put on your shirt.
Dusty?
Dusty.
Yeah, sure.
Supposedly
Oh, wait, what are you talking about?
Some militia come down there this morning with a machete and started hacking up some of the tents because he wanted to clear the area. Said he's signal 20 and off his meds.
I'm back.
They said
I'm
Dusty.
back. I'm back.
They said Dusty's the one that's outstanding. Yeah, they said this guy Dusty left from over here like later in the evening.
By
It has to be
now,
a
it was
fake name,
clear
bro. Nobody's
Dusty
named
had
Dusty
likely been
McDonald.
involved in the murder, and with Jamie and Robert's statements in hand, police began piecing together the sequence of events leading up to the
What's
brutal
up,
killing.
Lord, what are you doing here? I thought
Earlier that day, Rick, another man who lived at the camps, had called 911 claiming a Dusty McDonald had slashed his tent with a machete while searching for a man named James, even threatening him in the process.
Okay, I
Later
got
that
you, I got you,
afternoon,
I got you.
Dusty
I'm not lying
managed to
about
find James, and witnesses reported hearing arguing from the camp. When they checked to see what was going on, they saw Dusty on top of James, wrestling and yelling. It didn't appear to be anything more than a heated argument, so they returned to their camp. However, hours would pass, and nobody had heard from James. Robert and Jamie began to worry and decided to go looking for him, and that's when they found a blue tarp covering James's lifeless body.
Oh.
Nearly all witness accounts lined up perfectly with this timeline of events, making the next step for officers clear.
Oh, shit.
Dusty and bring him in for interrogation.
It was not my mom. Why are you saying it was my mom? It was not my fucking mom, weirdo.
Fortunately, since officers had begun the work of locating him earlier that day, they already had Dusty's address. Soon after, they surrounded the house, ready to move in.
Just guessing. I don't know if that's him, but there's somebody. It was life-changing? Damn, really?
Sheriff Office, put a knife down, man.
Okay, it's him.
Come on out. Come on out. Come on out.
I don't have anything in my hands.
Okay, come on.
Please, I don't have anything in my hands.
Come on out.
I'm right here, sir.
Come on out.
Dude, I'm right here.
Dusty. Okay.
Dude, yeah.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Dude, the man just tried to light me on fire, dude. Y'all know what happened down there. That man tried to light me on fire, man. It's all on surveillance, dude.
Listen, Dusty, you try to do things stupid. The dog's gonna bite you.
Homeless people have so many different stories. It was crazy, bro.
I'm not hurt at all.
Lighting on fire, chasing with a machete, bro. What is
Man
going
just
on?
took my house and tried to murder me down there and light me on fire.
Dusty's behavior would be bizarre from the start, immediately insisting that James tried to set him on fire and that the officers, quote, already know what happened down there. Whether he's trying to claim self-defense or is just completely unhinged is anyone's guess.
Yeah, dude.
I was thinking the whole time that sounds amazing. I didn't even know we had a concert. Where was it at?
Me on fire as I kind of...
Okay, just listen.
Okay,
we've got one side. Okay. That's why you need to come with us. Okay? I know you are.
With the supposed killer in custody, officers concluded the disturbing on-scene investigation and began preparing for interrogation. He was their killer. Given what had been done to the victim's body, it pointed to someone deeply disturbed. That
I got you. Is it good now? It's
would
better?
soon be confirmed.
Is it good now?
By now, Dusty had already raised serious concerns. He had slashed Rick's tent and threatened him. On top of that, multiple witnesses had just reported seeing him argue with James hours before the murder. However, despite how clear things seemed, there was one major complication. Dusty was claiming self-defense. He alleged that James had thrown gasoline on him and threatened to set him on fire. This wasn't a claim detectives could easily dismiss, especially given the distinct smell of gasoline at the scene, meaning there was a possibility he could get away with his crime. Even though it's clear who's behind the murder at this point, Dusty's story now carries a shred of credibility. Detectives...
How does it share credibility, though? Nobody called the cops to say, hey, I killed a man in self-defense. He didn't even say anything. He just killed him and went on his way and fucking covered him in tarp. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy it, bro. I do not buy it. This guy's definitely guilty, bro, of everything.
Have one goal: to break that story, either by disproving his self-defending witness statements or, ideally, by getting a confession. Either way, the investigation is about to get a lot more complicated.
On Monday, guys.
To move forward, detectives start by bringing in people from the encampment who knew Dusty well and interacted with him regularly. Dusty's pattern of violent behavior, these individuals were the most likely to have seen it firsthand.
My goal here is to kind of get, from your perspective, kind of what you saw, what you heard.
He ain't really been fucking with me at all. I ain't never had no cross words. He's always insistent, oh, come up there and do your laundry and all that shit, you know. Come up there and get a shower. That's what it was. Come and get a shower. Come get a shower all the time.
Yeah, nah,
I fucked up.
But he definitely sounds satanic, bro.
$2 afterwards, you know.
Jake, watch it. Jake, you're gonna get time.
Rick explains that Dusty often offered showers and laundry to homeless individuals in the area, sometimes charging a small fee. This catches the attention of detectives. These seemingly generous acts may be a part of a larger pattern of manipulation, a way for Dusty to assert into the homeless community. It's a detail that could support their efforts to build a stronger case against him.
I tried my best to get along with him. You know, he had a shower that we all used, you know, sometimes try to keep him good with him for those reasons and stuff, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
Never, my wildest dreams, I think he was capable of murdering, that's the honest truth. I was just over there basically using his necessities like we all were. You know, we got a chance to, you know, shower, usually offered it. That's his way of making friends with us, I think.
Is that weird or no? Is that weird that he just offers all the homeless people to take showers at his crib? Is that not weird? Like, it could be nice, but I feel like it's a little bit weird, no? I asked if she could squirt.
And he kicked me out. I thought I was in a light, so I was taking pictures of him and stuff like that. Well, nah.
No, don't. That is weird. Don't say that about your mom. Okay,
Pictures
all
of me
right.
with your phone. That's the only have the phone. He said, you gotta go. So I left. That.
Dusty lives in a house near the homeless camps, a property owned by his grandfather. At first, much like Rick, Busby describes Dusty as someone who seems generous, allowing members of the homeless camp to use his home for basic amenities.
Hold on. Yeah, his haircut is fucking chopped, bro. Chopped as shit. I think I just discovered the case. This man, he lives next to the homeless camp, offers them shower. Most recent homeless guy got tortured. Yo, this guy tortures homeless people for fun. I think I'm
As
right.
investigators continue interviewing members of the homeless community, a more troubling picture of Dusty begins to emerge. He has a history of strange and violent behavior marked by paranoia and delusions. However,
He's schizophrenic, bro.
officers face
The
a
voices in his
challenge.
head.
The interviews so far have been too vague, highlighting patterns of behavior but lacking concrete details to build a solid case. This leads detectives back to Jamie, the original 911 caller, and the
Jake, no other dead people found, bro. Who knows? Maybe he buried them. Bro, this guy was just left in a tarp. He probably didn't know the cops were gonna come.
person with the clearest recollection of events so far, and he's able to offer meaningful insight into who Dusty really is.
Mr. Allen, my role here in all this, it's just kind of to get from your perspective, your side of things, what you saw, what you observed.
Man came to my camp last night. I used to stay up there with him. He's a violent person.
Okay.
His papa was the one that let me stay there because he's the one that owns the property.
What
So
the
he's
fuck,
not gonna
Mar?
stay
You just
there.
said if they eat the body, how will they know you killed them? It's smart? That is not smart. That is sick, bro.
Because you don't do what he says, and he gets all angry and threatens you, and he just crazy shit. I said, well,
What does he usually carry?
he ain't got a stick this time. But he's either got a stick, a machete, or knife. He carries like 3 or 4 knives on him. Machete, sticks, he's like, he thinks he's Rambo.
While Dusty had a reputation as a bully
Bro,
who
just dumped them in the
routinely
ocean with a
harassed the
brake
homeless
attack. You guys
community,
are actually
no
sick in
one
the head,
expected
bro. Y'all
his
just dead ass
behavior
sick.
to escalate to cold-blooded murder. His
Yeah,
so-called
Jake, Jeffrey Dahmer did eat
generosity,
his
offering his
victims.
home for showers and
I don't know.
laundry,
Why do you
masks
say his
a
victims
deeper
black
need for
BBCs?
control and manipulation. The same people he claimed to help were also the ones he intimidated and threatened,
See, I told y'all.
revealing a
I told y'all,
warped
bro.
sense of power and superiority. In the end, this contradiction may have set the stage for the gruesome murder. When Dusty was brought in for questioning, at this point he seems to believe that he is seen as a victim of an attack by this homeless man. He didn't seem like he was in his right mind at all. Detectives
I'll
were
be on
hoping to
drugs.
learn about Dusty's side of the story, but instead were met with, well, a lot of nonsense.
You know I'm an owl, right?
You're what?
You know I'm an owl, right?
Okay.
You know what that means, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, thank you.
What the fuck? What does that mean? What is an owl? I don't know what that means. What do you mean, yes? What the fuck is an owl?
It's been a really hard day. Sir, I waved all around the drink a long time ago. I still have a great sense of innocence within me.
Bro, that's such a... He makes him like basically
Throughout
brain
his
dead.
interrogation, Dusty's responses are filled with incoherent delusions and deflections. In Dusty's mind, he's,
Well, that's such a bad way to
quote,
go out.
an owl, constantly watched, monitored, and under surveillance. It's clear that without his medication, his schizophrenia
That's
is
what he means by an owl. He's saying he watches everything. Okay, he thinks
spiraling
he's-
out of control.
And I'm handling it remarkably well. Jesus, man, that was some crazy shit, man. And to still be able to get us some usable intel, you'll get why staying at that place is so dangerous for me. I know a lot of trust is getting to me, or like that, but man, thank you for saying you'll be able to talk about this.
Dusty seems to believe he's outsmarted the cops, thinking he's there to provide valuable intel as the victim. But he will soon find out that he's actually a suspect in the cold-blooded murder of an innocent man.
I haven't shed a tear all day,
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him, bro. I'll be his therapist. I'll be his therapist.
I'm so exhausted. How long have you been doing it? What, this kind of work? Not very long. That was my first. I think everybody knows that. From the get-go. You know, thank you for this deep psychological diagnosis. It's helping a lot. Good.
Listening closely to Dusty's words, it seems as if he's openly admitting to the murder.
Yeah, he
Although
said, "This
his
is my
statement
first."
is scattered and unclear, it gives detectives the impression that he's acknowledging responsibility without fully grasping the seriousness of his actions. But Dusty's bizarre admissions wouldn't stop there, as he continues rambling incoherently.
I was brushing, and then he throws that gasoline on me, because you saw how I was rolled up and down there. Dude, I thought I was just doing it for the other. You know what I mean? Because that was my intention. Everybody knows that. I then managed to hit that Neo UI and come out like that. I don't know how I do it sometimes. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean,
You know what I mean? He keeps saying, you know what I mean?
In the house, blades, like where back when I took the veterinizing.
Especially that little kid.
But, I mean, shit, I don't know how I do it, sir. I just know with my beautiful mind that it's a three-way. Yeah. You know, it's the photographic, the audiogenic intake, and then the living intake. Yeah. You know, I if y'all don't ever think I'm so amazed that I'm just like a god.
So he thinks he's a god over these homeless people. What the fuck?
Something like
That's
that.
so weird.
But my god, what that thing was.
While Dusty's ramblings could be interpreted as an admission that James was his first murder, the statement is buried in a mix of delusions about retinoids, his photographic memory, and other incoherent claims. The detective picks up on this and pushes further, trying to separate fact from fiction
Maybe
in
he has, like,
Dusty's fractured
CTE?
account.
Verify everything that I can see elsewhere. I'm trying to. I know you're not mad at me. That's just I don't want you to think I'm asking questions.
So many others like think my personality.
Really?
I can't talk.
Oh, you're talking about the Illuminati shit, Jake?
Yeah, but I don't want you to think I'm being an expert.
I am very relieved that we were having this conversation.
Dusty claims he's not mad and that people don't understand how he communicates. This shows he might have a twisted view of himself, possibly because of paranoia, delusions, or mental illness. What's strange is how calm and relieved Dusty seems. Most guilty people would be nervous or scared during an interrogation, but Dusty is different. He
Unless
seems
he's
to
not
still believe
sober.
he's the victim and doesn't grasp the seriousness of his actions. Instead of taking responsibility, he thinks people just don't understand him. This becomes even clearer when Dusty asks one final question to the detective.
Will I be able to go home?
I'm going to figure that out.
Yeah, because am I going to jail or we're going down to dance?
We're going to have to figure that kind of out because you know how this thing kind of goes from here.
I guess.
I'm going to come talk to you about it. Just look at it.
After this bizarre exchange, the detective had heard enough to know it was time to wrap up the interrogation. Dusty's lack of remorse and distorted grip on reality made it clear they were dealing with someone who didn't fully understand the weight of his actions. According to the pathology report, the victim, James Leyendecker, was subjected to horrific torture before his death. His body showed severe blunt force trauma, including cuts, bruises, and fractures to his face, nose, ears, and mouth. His eyes had severe bleeding, and many of his teeth were broken. The injuries also extended to his neck, with heavy bleeding in the muscles and a broken hyoid bone, suggesting he had been strangled. His torso displayed several broken ribs, and internal bleeding was found in his chest and abdomen.
So did he fucking pick him up and start tossing him around like every single place? Broken teeth, broken eyeballs, broken face bones, broken ribs, broken hematocorosis. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Dude, are you serious?
And one of the most disturbing details from the report was that James had been exposed to gasoline. His skin had begun to slough off in areas, and a strong smell of gasoline was found on his arms, thighs, and hands. Gasoline was also detected in his lungs and stomach.
Thank you for the follow, Halo. What?
Indicating he had inhaled and swallowed it before he died. This made the murder even more gruesome. Dusty was processed for forensic evidence and transported to the Leon County Detention Facility. The witness statements, his vague confession, and the forensic evidence from the scene were enough to formally charge him. Dusty McDonald was charged with 1 count of first-degree murder, and as of this video's upload, his case remains ongoing.
That's sick, bro.